Warning. This video contains blood, gore, and murder. Viewer discretion is advised.
Assalamu alaikum. One day I thought why not have a backup career in case no one watches this video. I felt like becoming a gladiator would be a safe bet. It would be my cause. Which brings us to here. I have the name Divisius II. That's just good enough. In order to become stronger as a gladiator, I must complete many challenges in order to prove my worth. My first challenge is to survive in the pit of Romans trying to kill me by any means necessary. I grabbed one of the soldiers and pinned him against the spiked pillar in the middle of the arena. Then one of them punched me to death. I must avenge myself. So I reincarnated in another timeline and opened the challenge once again. This time the arena was a lot bigger and there were more traps. I grabbed one of the soldiers and threw him into the pit while the other one punched the lights out of me. Two soldiers with shields tried to gangbang me, but I somehow managed to evade them. I Sonic the Hedgehog my way away from them. I picked up a giant mace and got ready to fight. I whacked my opponent in his ribs. Then he walked into a saw blade. I picked up a big sword to combat against his ball on a stick and decapitated him. I decapitated the final soldier to finish the battle and rank up. My next trial was against a walking armor giant who was carrying a shield bigger than the ego of Super Monkey from Bloons TD6. I picked up a long axe and one shot headshot the giant just like your mum. His carcass flew in the air like a majestic eagle. My other opponent died by paining his Achilles heel. The next trial was a giant battle with random squads. Two squads started chasing me, so I turned into Sonic the Plumber to go fast. It was absolute carnage. Everyone was killing everyone. I had no clue what to do in that situation, so I did what I could think of, not die. Then I fell headfirst into a spiked hole leading to the start of the hero is already dead. It was once again time to reincarnate, so I decided to max out my defenses since I did not want to get hurt. I bullied a little soldier and kept bashing him with shields. I became Mario the Hedgehog as the entire arena was chasing me with the intent of murder. I found the secret to victory, Wolverine claws. I decapitated one of the soldiers and his head exploded like a rotten tomato. I slashed an arm of a soldier and killed the other one, leaving me victorious. The next arena was filled with Roman soldiers and giant cats from Minecraft. I did the only logical thing and climbed up the bridge. There was a mace. I used that mace to throw everyone off of the bridge, and then I stood there as the carnage occurred. People were being eaten by cats. One cat walked into the swinging axe while the other one snuck up on me. I used the mace the way it was intended and killed the big cat in slow motion, and it survived. So it was only logical for my cowardly ass to run away. I climbed up the bridge again. The scene was wonderful as I saw both of the cats fighting each other. Then a soldier climbed up and clubbed me so hard that it went dark everywhere. When I opened my eyes, BD6 was loading. It was the Lich boss. My final challenge to become a full-fledged gladiator. So I decided to cheese the boss with Pungistral. I will explain it soon. I started the game with a free dot monkey at the top of the waterfall and a submarine at the bottom of the waterway. Then I bought a discount village to make the upgrades cheaper and a farm. I bought a second farm and sold the village to get one more farm. I bought the budget King Kong as this one can only tear the mouths of balloons. I bought a helipilot as it will become essential in Pungistraling. Eventually I sold my farms to afford a sport Chinook. Then I locked it at the very front of the tracks, thus starting the Pungistral. By around 40 I was able to afford 2 sport Chinooks, Masked Man, Resist Bomb and very old tax. I killed the boss while my Chinook kept the round stall. I forgot to record tier 2 and tier 3 but for tier 4 I had enough money to afford God of Greed and George the Racist himself. I also had enough money to get the Ascent Shadow. The Lich died painfully as I took all the pain of waiting for hours for the rounds to progress. For tier 5 I got everything like Hindenburg defensive measures. The Lich died as bombs and acid rained on it from the sky, thus proving me as the greatest Bloon player of all time. Wait, what was the reason for making this video again? Yeah, I forgot.